open stuff back up. People just don't know how to drive. It should have stayed open, but you know, look at all this. Just people losing it, man. People. This is a Saturday. On a Saturday in San Diego. Look at that. Back at it again. Wait, hold up. Check it out. Check it out. Look at this. AutoZone don't trust us. And I don't trust AutoZone. But about to find all the parts for the 98, baby. Hopefully get them in by tomorrow. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's going on, baby. Time to go get these bad boys swapped. Ooh. So do it. Let's see if they're open. We have arrived in the flesh, baby. Let's get it going. Boys be working fast. I didn't even know they pulled my tire yet. I didn't even know it. It's on.
87.
Nah. Oh yeah, 87 and a 98 Cobra. I be sharing wheels, you know. Thank you, Alfredo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Use these bad boys again, baby. Oh. Let me show y'all what I'm about to do. Because these ones are just dangling right here. These are for the license plates and everything else. So I'm about to connect all this together, baby. Easy work by myself. Let's go. Knocked out, as you can see, old school, baby. This stuff. Now, I don't know if it's too horrible. It seems like a great idea, but using the heat gun, it doesn't work. Maybe a little tiny little miniature torch will work, but that stuff ain't working right now. So I bring out the old school, homie, knocked it out real quick. Now time to plug this in so my lights can work. Ooh.
Just got back from the tire shop. About to slap these bad boys on and then play musical cars. Well, let's get it. As you guys can see, we're out of power tools because we don't have any batteries for our Milwaukee drills or impacts. So we gotta go back to our old-fashioned ways and
Crack them loose.
Yep.
There's a small one. We'll get up in there. Look at how it looks right now. Before I even do any damage to it. If I do any damage to it. And if you're doing this before you paint your car, this is a great idea. I mean, you can't roll it. This is how we roll our fenders. And don't hate, don't knock it until you try it. Actually, knock it if you got your car painted. Doesn't matter. But me, on the other hand, I'm gonna just grab the heat gun. I'll probably heat all this up to where it doesn't crack at all on the edges. And I'm gonna just fold it in. To me, I use the roller, and I messed up on the blue one. And I ended up grabbing a sledgehammer, and ever since then, never turned back since, baby. Let's get this thing started.
what's the gun for, Torn?
Make it hotter today. Now what this gun will do, it heat up the paint to where it makes it soft. A lot of you notice, but a lot of you don't. So you heat it up to where it's soft, and then that way you beat it and it won't get any cracks along this side, and it'll rust over time. Now it's gonna chip the paint, which I don't really mind because the paint's not too well anyways, and it flakes and chips anyways, so that doesn't really matter. Now don't do this on a show car at all.
Before you paint it.
You know, or yeah, after you painted it, you could do it before you paint it. It'd be perfectly fine. But for right now, let me show you guys how I do it. All right, you see that I'm sweating. It's not as bad as you think, or as bad as it looks. But I'm just gonna whack at it. Don't go slamming it. I mean, you're gonna warp it if you slam it, but all I do is just tap it. That's all I do. Work my way up in there. Nice little arm workout, baby. But that's if you don't have the roller. I tried the roller. It didn't work out for me. Maybe it's because I got a cheap one, but it's like $100 off of Amazon a long time ago. The blue one with the red wheel, and it warped the blue Cobra, and I think it warped somebody's car.
Well, black Cobra.
Yeah,
We have to do some modifications to it too in order to for it to fit it on our Mustang.
We had to drill it because the lug pattern wasn't correct on it. But maybe it's because we got it cheap. But when I use the sledgehammer on the Cobra, which the Cobra, look at the Cobra. I use the blue one on the side panel on that side. And then I finished it on that side, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it on this side. I thought I was just messing up. So I tried the blue one on this side, and you can see the waves, but it's only one wave on here because I stopped. Once I seen that wave, I stopped. And I just grabbed the sledgehammer from there. And then from there, I've been perfectly fine. So I know there's gonna be a lot of controversy. A lot of people are gonna be like, dang, you're ruining that. Dang, you're messing that up. That's not the right way. Well, it works out for me, and whoever wants to do it on your car. That's the disclaimer. That's on you. But it works out. You already looked under there? but it's nice and rolled. That's why I say do it before paint, because it will chip your paint. But if you heat it up enough, it won't crack right here, and that's what you don't want. So nobody can see this stuff. This is flat up against this wall right here on this side. Nobody's gonna be able to see that. I just folded in a little bit right here, so you know it's just enough for the wheels to go on, but not too much. Just all you gotta do is just tap it a little bit. Let's see how these wheels fit. See it?
It looks the same to me.
Looks a little higher, huh? It looks beautiful with those wheels, boy. Throw some D's on it. Look at that flushness right here from this side, boo. On the side, get that quarter panel, baby.
Hey, you cleared the exhaust too.
Beautiful. I know. It cleared the wall on the inside too. These are $295.
Let me see. Torrance, stand on the back. Sit on the. There you go. Pretty good. You won't bottom out like that.
We recorded the other side, so we're not going to record this side. So while Torrance doing this, hopefully me, Trav, and Isaac could do musical cars if they finally decide to get off their ASS.
And look, the key word in that one was hopefully. You know, we had a long day. Woke up at 6. Boom stayed home. We had to lift weights, run.
You didn't wake up at 6.
Back's hurting. You know, carrying my team so much. So
You woke up at 6?
He's lying. He's lying.
6. All right. 6 plus 3 hours. Okay.
Look at this. Despicable. It's only a tail shaft seal, so it's not that bad, but dang, that's one more thing. But on the plus side, we don't got no oil leaks, baby. Those valve cover gaskets to fix my issues, baby. So we're good on that, and I just gotta worry about this. I ain't gonna roll around like that at all. That's like a $15 fix, but like 2 hours worth of work. Not even, probably like an hour. Well, let's get back to this tire though.
If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh man, this is bad. We went to go take this out, and the fronts decided to lock up somehow. So you can see that smoke right there. We're gonna have to troubleshoot that. All right, ladies and gents, figured out the problem that fast. What it is, go ahead and explain it to him, Tor. Why are you doing that?
Well, with these Mustangs, with the 5-speed swap, or not the 5-speed, the rear disc swaps, they're supposed to be switched around. It's supposed to be flipped. So now it'll be a little bit higher up. Learned that from one of the guys on the page, but we're gonna see how well this works because I don't know how good it works or not.
That just comes to show we do listen to you guys when you guys give advice. Check every single comment.
So, got it fixed. Back in action. Ready to go.
Rumbling. Man. Project cars, huh? Next day here again, our days. Well, obviously you see this door lock actuators came in. I'm about to lock this in place with this one. This one had a little rough time yesterday, actually. The brakes were locking up. I didn't pay attention to it. The brake light switch is getting stuck, and it's basically engaging the brakes, and I didn't realize it. And I drove it down the street, and I just came back and parked it. So this one I'm gonna put on the side, because now I gotta do the rear brake lines on this too. I gotta move them because they're right there where the bump stops are. The actual brake lines that I have on here, the hoses, brake hoses. So I gotta move those, door lock actuators in, fix the brake. I think that should be it for this one. Oh, take down the tranny. Because that little needle that I took out a long time ago, well, like you guys, a lot of people were saying that it's there for a reason and it's supposed to read pressure. So that's the reason why my car would high and not go down and idle. So I'm gonna take that back out again later in the future. But just right now, I gotta jump. It's a lot. I'm saying a lot. Once I actually put the door lock actuators in, I'm gonna start on the 98. Hopefully get the motor out by today. So let's get this knocked out. Back to it originally, where we should be at. Let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. We in the game, baby. All right, now we can get started on this. All right, here it is, baby. Well, time to get started on this thing. It's looking nasty. Well, grease everywhere, dirty, looking nasty. The daily, boy. Well, let's get started on it. I'm gonna start tearing it apart and then hopefully yanking it out. Well, not hopefully. It's gonna be out by today.
Dang, homie. Torn probably didn't want y'all seeing his motor looking like this, but this thing is looking horrible.
It does, but that's the daily, homie.
Look at the battery.
That's
like,
been sitting.
I don't know how to explain that. I can't explain myself on that. It was the daily. I was traveling every day, about like 40 miles a day, homie. Damn.
And that's why this motor bay looks that dirty.
I get that, homie. Okay, don't laugh at me, y'all. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Oh, look at that. Dripping away. This rack and pinion was actually brand new. I don't know what happened to it. It's on both sides. I used to have this thing so clean. Springs, I'd clean them every single day. Go outside, just clean it up real quick. Let's get this AC condenser off so we can get ready to pull the motor. And then on the bolts, bow, get that loosened. Drop the car on the ground. Or actually get the tranny and exhaust off too. Let's get this going.
Look at this. Look like I done ripped the whole motor out. It's just on the power steering pump, that's it. But I'm about to clean this crap up because I ain't trying to itch my face and stuff. I ain't trying to get no mustache or something. Do it.
Sprung a leak. Oh, dang. We done sprung a leak. I'm just playing. Things off, drain the coolant. And now it'll be time for the tranny. I got the drive shaft unhooked, exhaust off, everything unplugged. So everything is ready to go. Now I just need the clutch cable to be removed and we're ready to yank this thing. But I'm not sure if we're gonna yank it tonight or not because we don't really have a engine stand that I just realized. So we're kind of screwed a little bit. We're gonna have to figure that out. Well, let me get to this and get back on it. Hopefully yank it. All right, done. Knock this out. This is out. Good to go, ready to go. Now it's time to tear the motor apart. Separate the transmission, start tearing it apart just to get to the oil pump. Look how good this thing looks in the light. I'm gonna spray this engine bay down. Don't y'all worry about that because it does look nasty. I'm gonna spray this down. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm not gonna tear it all the way apart, even though I should because I'm here. But that's not the plan. The plan is to get the oil pump in, get this thing back on the road, and be cruising again. Back at it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the tranny off, maybe get the valve covers off, but my plan is to just take all the electrical off and get it to where I can get the whole front and timing cover off. Once we get to there, then I'll just put it to the side and then we'll work on it later. We'll see how far I can get because we only got about like 2 hours of daylight and I kind of want to get home, but I want to get this knocked out. The faster I work, the faster it gets back on the road. So let's get to it. Let's knock this thing out. Don't worry, I'm gonna power wash that to make the rest of it look good. But if y'all, I don't even think I got that on camera. The tranny swap? No,
I don't know.
Well, this is from a 99 Cobra, and as you all may know, you have to swap the tail shaft, not the tail shaft, the tail shaft cover. you have to swap that out and the gears in order for it to fit. So that's the reason why it's dirty. This is the original one, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep them OG parts. Look at this clutch, ew. Don't hate on me, hey, that's O'Reilly stage 2 right there. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't put no dubs on it, you know? But that has to come off too. Or maybe not. Nah, I wanna get it on the stand. Let's put this tire underneath, set it down, and all this electrical off, baby. Let's go.
So unfortunately, it's starting to rain. So we're gonna try to move this motor into there.
Under the canopy. That's San Diego for you. The weather channels didn't even know it was gonna rain. Crazy. Look at that, that was loose. Oh my. It's funny because I've never touched this motor before. I've never touched it. Somebody that I got the guy that I got the Cobra off of was touching this thing.
Anyway, at Dixieland.
It's crazy how you remember the bolts. Scared me.
Dang, homie, one of your chains is snapped.
You're right. I'm gonna replace those two tensioners. Well, now that this is off, it's time to call it a night. That took forever. I mean, you shouldn't yank it out like this at all, but valve covers are coming off. The oil pan's gonna come off either way. I just wanted to see if I could yank it like that. And it came off fine. It is a little nasty. I had to grab it with on these nasty spots. Don't worry about that though. That's gonna clean right up. Let's cover this motor and then let's get out of here. It doesn't look too bad though. Well, we'll see you guys next week, man. That'll be it for today.
You're not gonna do the stain D with your dirty hands?
See, now I would come up to the camera, but I ain't really want to. And then on top of that, my fingers are dirty. So stain D. We out.